What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry for my absence. It's been one of those years. I'm sure everybody knows that. We got a little Tamiya royalty in the house. And this is not it. What did I do with that other box? Hang on a second. Here it is. This big guy here. This is top of the line 1988 technology. Tamiya made their first foray into the full-on racing buggy, and the Avante was their entrance in the four-wheel drive class. This is the Black Special. They've recently re-released the re-release of the Avante. They re-released it in 2011, I think, and they just re-released it again. I was hunting around and came across this, and this is the upgraded version. As you can see down here, it comes with the racing steering set, the torque splitter, and lightweight wheels. Also has narrower wheels and tires in the front than the rear, whereas the regular Avante has the same tires all the way around. Let's pull the lid off. I've already taken the plastic off because nobody wants to hear that. And I'm going to take a look at some top of the line goodies. Let me move the box. Pull these out one at a time here. Now this does come with the labeled motor. This is a Sport Tune motor, 25 turns, labeled Avante Black Special. Hopefully that's showing up through the plastic. As you can see, this has a lot of metal, carbon fiber shock tower, metal hexes, pinions, full ball bearings. That's straight out of the box. You don't have to buy ball bearings for it. They're all in there. Now, I've never built one of these. Back in '88, they were very pricey. Kind of pricey now, but I was a young guy back then, didn't have a lot of money. So here's the front and rear bumpers. I know the plastic rattle noise. Of course, the typical servo saver. There's part of your racing steering setup. The driver figure, which I think the driver figure is the same one used on a couple of others. I can't swear to it, but it's molded in gray for the Avante for some reason. There's your gearbox for the rear, I believe. Here's more gearbox parts, wing mount, so on and so forth. There's your gears, some of the gears. Let's see here. Here's your arms. Now, this kit is way different from anything else. Now, notice on this, these are metal on the end with the plastic molded around the metal axles. And then here's more gearbox. This I think is the rear gearbox. This has the torque splitter in it. And that's what comes in that box. It's a very, very nice kit. Alright, and our second one blister pack here. Here are our shocks. These are big bore shocks. Like I said, a lot of metal, aluminum connectors, bearings. Here's the carbon piece for the steering. Here are your machined aluminum knuckles. Now these were the weak point when the Avante first released in 1988, but after the first production run they corrected it. So if you have an original, there are two different ones. Springs for the shocks, carbon fiber upper and lower deck. Now the wheels, lightweight wheels, they are neon pink, which I'm okay with that because they look good overall on the vehicle. Tires, you got your standard old round spike knobby tires, narrow ones on the front, fat ones on the rear. There's your wing. There is our other shock parts, shock internals, wing mount parts, and blue damper oil. Let's see, here's all our grease. There's our motor mount plates, some double-sided tape, hubs, and doodads, doohickeys. Not sure what that is. There's our sway bars in there, some rod ends, bits and pieces. Screws, pins, wrenches. A lot of metal in this kit. It is a somewhat heavy kit. There's our center drive shaft. This is four-wheel drive. Very sharp-looking car. I was never a fan of the wheels on the original Avante. There's the rest of our gears. And there is the body. Lexan, of course. It also has a under tray, and basically what that does is protect the carbon fiber underneath. The carbon fiber chassis plate. Oh, there's shock parts. And stickers or decals, whichever you prefer. Pretty simple, straightforward. And that is everything that's in the box. Except, of course, for the instruction manual. And this is a whole lot of goodness packed into one box. A whole lot of Tamiya goodness packed into one box. Now they just re-released the Vanquish under the, I think they call it the VQS now. I don't know if that was like a licensing issue or what they had going on with that, why they changed it. As far as I know, it's the same kit. They just changed the name. Just re-released that. That is very similar, but it has, it's like, I think they call it the poor man's Avante. You know, it's got a plastic tub kind of chassis, plastic shocks instead of, a lot of the plastic's been, or aluminum metal's been replaced with plastic. So, which I just looked 15 minutes ago online and they're sold out everywhere already. I'm going to try to get one eventually. I've never had one of these. But this is your typical Tamiya. This has the ball disc front and rear, and it's got a torque splitter center differential that can be set up two different ways. Let me see, what do they call it? Where's that? There it is. You can set it up center lock or torque splitter for the center diff. So it can be locked, or you can have it so that it splits the torque. I believe with it locked, you get front and rear wheel braking. Whereas with the torque splitter, I think you only get rear wheel braking. I think that would be the main difference. Excuse me. But this is a very nice kit. Like I said, it comes full ball bearings. And there's a lot of them. You know, four-wheel drive. Now the instructions call out for the body and the wing to be painted smoke. I don't really like that look. I don't like being able to see through the body. Yeah. Well, it says smoke or black. I'm going to probably paint it black. Straight up black. I could do the wing in smoke maybe, but most likely I'll do the whole thing black. Like I said, very sharp looking vehicle when it's built. They don't have any color pictures of it, but they give you an idea there. It's black and white, so I guess kind of that's a color picture of it. But anyway, winter time's coming fast. I'm hoping to get a few of these rides built here this summer, or this winter. You know, the whole world's been kind of crazy here for the last, I don't know, year or so. So, we'll get it together and get going on something. I have, oh gosh, 8 or 10, I don't know, somewhere around. I have too many Tamiya re-releases sitting on the shelf back there that I need to get built. My intention when I bought them was to just hang on to them, but I want to get them built. Probably be shelf queens for the most part. I have like a bruiser, a fighting buggy, a blitzer beetle. I have a super astute re-release. I have this one. I have a midnight pumpkin. I have a blackfoot, Subaru brat, and a, what is the other one? I have another one. The sandblaster. Is it a sandblaster? I don't know, the Volkswagen with the same chassis as the fighting buggy, which used to be the buggy champ, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I've been doing a little research. I do have an original Tamiya Madcap that is in really bad shape. It has had the crap beat out of it. That I want to get a couple videos on. It's have all the original electronics and everything in it, the radio, receiver, servos, all that, speed controller. I don't think it's restorable, but I don't know. Take a look at it and we'll see. But anyway, just want to give everybody a look at this. Like I said, not the cheapest kit on the market. I happened to find a pretty good deal on this one. Somebody who was tired of it sitting on their shelf, and so I got it from them. Last check, my go-to usually is RC Planet. Last check, they still had both the Avante and the Avante Black Special still in stock, but no promises, because Tamiya stuff doesn't stay in stock anywhere very long. Other than some of the newer stuff, but the re-rees for some reason seem to sell out pretty quick. But anyway, like I said, sometime here, I don't know, Thanksgiving's coming up, maybe Thanksgiving weekend, maybe I can get something done on something. And so till then, later.